So I tried fixing my rambling, you know, every 5 seconds. And it was not fun. It was I was getting tired of hearing myself say that all the time. Eh? So anyway, yeah. Now the problem was too many hours. It was terrible. Like I don't know how to describe it. But okay, I'll talk normally. How's that? So yeah, I like YouTube because you know, see here I'm pausing and looking for reasons to think. You know, that's not YouTube. I gotta learn to talk on YouTube, basically. So enter cue cards. Yeah, I loved them when I thought of them. You know, little cue cards, and you say what's on the cue card. You don't say ah and and that kind of crap. So yeah, it was great. You know, voiceovers, they came in. You know, in other words, I flub stuff, and so we get a B-roll, you know, a camera just looking at me, I don't know, writing stuff or something, and then there's a voiceover of me talking, you know, explaining what I'm doing. So, and I can do that over and over and over, and that worked as well. So I got a clicker. I'm taking this in, you know, little segments, eh? So that was one segment, so I'm gonna now click, and it's a big problem for me to get rid of the clicking sound every time. You know, when you watch the video, you might even hear a click, you know, when I turn this camera off. So that's what this is. I get rid of it, by the way, by on the sound track. There's a way of basically muting that last bit there after I quit talking. See, here I go rambling. That was another big problem, rambling. But cue cards solved that, and so did voiceovers. But anyway, here's the click, and you know, check if you hear any of them. I try to get rid of them in editing. So yeah, here's the click. Both worked. Voiceover worked really nice, but it was just oh my God, it took forever to do it, because you have to have B shots, and then you have to do the voiceover, and you know. But at least I didn't say you know, there I said it again. But you get the idea. So voiceovers worked, cue cards worked. Cue cards worked better because voiceovers, like I said, took forever. So what to do? So I was thinking and thinking, and then it came to me, you know, cue cards, where are they? You know, I felt like I was reading like a teleprompter, you know. It just, it just wasn't me. I'm like, I like ad-libbing, you know, and this is not ad-libbing. This is like a teleprompter reading, you know. They're over here while I'm talking to you, but the point is, it's a teleprompter, prompter on tape, on paper, and I did not like it. It just did not feel like me. I just didn't have the confidence of being me. I felt like I was reading a teleprompter. Well, the voiceover took forever, so that wasn't very good. So which is better? I don't know. So basically, cue cards worked, voiceover worked, but it didn't. I didn't feel like myself anymore. You know, I was starting to lose confidence. You know, when I talk with, I don't have to worry about structure. You know, I don't have to worry about reading cue cards. I don't have to worry about, oh, I screwed that one up, so I got to do a voiceover. So I'm going to pretend to do something, and then the B camera comes along and, takes a shot of me, and then my voiceover later is edited, into that, eh? So that's the thing. Oh, are you wondering what here? I'll show that. I'll try to show that. Hang on. There's my there's my setup. Basically, there's my expensive, what do you call that? Anyway, it was almost $3,000. That little laptop computer. You know, it's an Apple, and it's a MacBook Air, because it's just so fast and it's just a perfect computer. I could talk about that if you guys want. And there's my big screen, because that screen is a little bit too small. So consequently, I transfer it to a big screen, and that's what I watch, most of the time. Okay, I can't do this properly, but there you are. So, I'm going to put this back, and, oh boy. That didn't work out too good. Everything's crooked and everything else. Okay, I better cut this scene and go on to the next one. So, basically, in a nutshell, I just didn't feel like myself. Both systems worked. The voiceovers took forever. The cue cards worked like a charm. I don't say, duh, Yeah, I said that already, Anyway, they the cue cards worked the best. The voiceover worked the best, because I didn't say one da or but the cue cards worked fastest. So what do you do? So I don't know. I was losing confidence. I wasn't myself. That bothered me, and that still is bothering me. And I'm trying to figure out what is the best solution. I gotta get my confidence back. End of story. I love these things, but, So, that's it. Let's see what happens in the next video. I'm going to try a couple of things I've been thinking. So, see you soon. Bye.